Welcome to Council Connection. I'm Melissa Youssef, Mayor and Durango City Councilor. This program is designed to give you a snapshot of happenings at the most recent Durango City Council meeting. And this time, we look at the November 5th meeting. Our meeting began with a proclamation declaring November as Theater Month in Durango. Durango's three premier theater groups, Merely Players, Fort Lewis College, and Durango High School each have productions during the month.
We really believe that theater heals. It gives people the chance to express themselves, to connect with their community, and we couldn't do what we do without the support of our leaders and our community members. So thank you so much.
Thank you. During public participation, we heard from numerous residents on energy sustainability efforts and the impact of 5G small cell sites. There were 6 routine items on our consent agenda, and all were approved without further discussion. We had 2 legislative public hearings on the proposed 2020 city budget and the 2020 appropriations ordinance.
The operating budget is in the amount of $94,158,060. It includes operating expenditures, interfund transfers, transfers to capital improvement program. The capital improvement funds comprise an additional $13,844,463. This budget, as I mentioned, reflects the new council goals. It implements the compensation study recommendations. This will be a reconciliation item based on the discussion tonight. There will be the recommended compromise, which adopts the pay plan, 5% up to a 5% increase for years of service, and then for those not receiving an increase of 3% cost of living. There are 6 new positions included in the compensation plan, and in the budget there are 6 for the library, 1 head lifeguard, and 1 communications manager. The budget initiates the urban renewal formation. It opens the library on Sunday and extended weekday hours. The Airport Fund continues to address capital projects, and the Transportation Services Fund continues to look at fiscal sustainability issues and how to address those. Things that are new, we have the FY 2019 tax for street projects and operations. The current budget has $2 million for street maintenance included in the operational budget and $2.25 million for capital projects, and we had additional discussions earlier today, and we'll continue those with information for reconciliation. There are no new taxes proposed in the 2020 budget. This budget has an assumption to implement water and sewer rate study recommendations. However, we did receive direction from council to look at a 0% water increase with a 1.15 differential for water rates. The current budget has a 3% or a 2% water rate increase and a 1.15 differential. So that is something that will be coming forward in reconciliation, and we will discuss later this evening. The sewer rates are projected in this budget to increase at 3% with the 1.15 differential for out-of-city residents. That is remaining the same. We will discuss this also later tonight. Another assumption that is made in this budget is a 3% increase for trash and recycling rates that are based on the study, and we're still awaiting council direction on that. The capital improvement projects we can go through, and then a general fund reserve balance. The focus of this budget is to attain a 25% reserve balance by 2025.
There are still numerous decisions to be made before final approval of the budget, which is set for the December 3rd council meeting. Councilors later in the meeting approved 2 ordinances to raise sewer rates 3% and adjust the differential for water and sewer customers outside city limits from 2 times city resident rates to 1.15 times city rates. 3 other ordinances were also introduced. 2 of those dealt with city code amendments concerning alcoholic beverage regulations and the Land Use Development Code. The 3rd concerned a code amendment and an intergovernmental agreement for the addition of impact fees for the Durango Fire and Protection District. During the meeting, councilors also mentioned some events you might find interesting. Among these, Veterans Day is Monday, November 11th. Remember that many city facilities are either closed or operating on different schedules. And come downtown to salute local veterans during the annual Veterans Day Parade at 11 a.m. on November 11th. The Friends of the Library are back with another book sale Friday and Saturday, November 15th and 16th from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And a joint meeting of the Parks and Recreation and the Natural Lands Preservation Boards will be held Wednesday, November 20th at 6 p.m. at the Rec Center. This is to listen to public input on e-bike use on natural surface trails. Our next study session will be November 12th at 4 p.m. and our next regular City Council meeting is November 19th at 6:30 p.m. Agendas for meetings are posted at durangogov.org/meetings. And remember, if you haven't done so yet, please take the Civility First Durango Pledge by visiting durangogov.org/CRC. And that's Council Connection for the November 5th Durango City Council meeting. I'm City Councilor and Mayor Melissa Youssef. Thanks for joining us. And remember, you can always contact your city councilors via email at citycouncil@durangogov.org.